Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us now start the program with the main affairs of the day. The Nepal Dairy Association has drawn the attention of the government to provide vaccine against COVID-19. Heifer International Nepal has distributed agriculture ambulances to 28 cooperatives in different districts. Sugarcane growers in Sarlai have warned to agitate again, saying that they have not received payment for sugarcane. Plus more. Let us continue the program with goat keeping. I've many times informed that the goats were the first animals to be domesticated for the human benefits. It was first domesticated in Iran according to some records. Goats are kept for milk, meat, skin, fertilizer, and fur. China houses the most goats according to some records. Modern Nepal has left vegetarianism in the past, and the demand for the goat meat is very high in Nepal. The Nepali government is trying to improve the commercial goat keeping in Nepal to meet the demand in the country. Now there are smart agriculture villages and smart goat rearing villages. In Thakur Baba Municipality Ward number 5, farmers of Shahipur have been able to earn a decent income from goat rearing business. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Lumbini state government had announced the establishment of a smart agricultural village in at least one place in each of the 12 districts within the Lumbini state. The state government's goal of establishing a smart agriculture village in one place has now been realized. 8 smart agriculture villages have been established in Bardia district alone. In Thakur Baba municipality, 50 farmers of Thakur Baba Smart Goat Breeding Committee of Shahipur have been able to earn a decent income from goat breeding business. Smart goat farming has improved the economic condition of the farmers here more than before.
राहत दिएको हुनाले सहयोग दिएको हुनाले म अब विदेशतिरको यात्रालाई बिट मार्दै अब यही कृषि पेशामा बाख्रा अहिले यो हाम्रो बाख्रा पालन पेशामा लागेर म यही सन्तुष्ट छु र मलाई अब विदेश भन्दा अब यही सपरिवार आफ्नै घर परिवारसँग बसेर यही पेशामा लागेर कृषि पेशामा लागेर सन्तुष्ट.
Currently the goat breeding committee has made the business more effective by establishing goat breeding center, establishment of grain industry, exhibition of Ujala grass farming, grass resource center, meat mart, and sample cage. Not only that, committee has been awarded 25,000 rupees in cash from the Ministry of Land Management, Agriculture and Cooperatives, Lumbini, for its contribution in the field of agriculture and livestock. Farmers say that they have got more energy to raise goats due to the support of the state government's Smart Agriculture Village program and the Integrated Agriculture and Livestock Development Office. Tulsiram Tharu seems to be very satisfied with the goat rearing business after returning from foreign employment and joining the committee.
आजोला घाँस खेती को लागि काम गरिरहेको छु. यसमा त्यो घाँस खुवाउँदा मलाई बाख्रामा धेरै परिवर्तन आएको महसुस भएको छ. पहिला भन्दा अलि राम्रो नै भएको छ बाख्रालाई. यसमा प्रोटिन, भिटामिन, क्याल्सियमहरु बढी मात्रामा पाइँदो रहेछ. मान्छेलाई गेडागुडी चाहिए चाहिँ बाख्रालाई पनि त्यसको सट्टामा यो खुवाउनु पर्ने हुँदो रहेछ.
There was no such thing as smart goat rearing in the past. Similarly, Ujala grass farming is also being done here for goats. Secretary of Thakur Baba Smart Goat Breeding Committee, Man Kumari Chaudhary, is active in this grass farming work. She says that this grass is very economical for the goats as it is rich in protein and vitamins and calcium.
मिटमास पसल अनि नमुना खोर रहेको छ. यी कार्यक्रमहरू सञ्चालित यो कार्यक्रमबाट 50 घर कृषकहरू लाभान्वित हुनुहुन्छ र उनीहरूको आर्थिक स्थिति आज हिजो भन्दा आज अधिक सुधार भएको छ. यस कार्यक्रममा 800 भन्दा अधिक बाख्रा सहभागी.
More than 800 goats are included in this program, and 50 household farmers have benefited. 50 households have benefited from the programs conducted here, and the living standard of the farmers has also changed as compared to the past.
सबै सम्भागहरूमा हेर्दै गयो भने थप रोजगारी सिर्जना भएका छन्। प्रत्येक स्टेपमा जहाँ नशा सुधार केन्द्र छ, विदेशबाट फर्केर आउनु भएका युवाहरूलाई त्यहाँ लगाउनु भएको छ। उहाँहरू अब विदेश नजाने भन्ने किसिमको अठोट लिएर बस्नु भएको छ। त्यो देख्दा पनि निकै खुसी पनि लाग्यो र गाउँ ग्रामीण स्तरमै स्वरोजगार बनाउन उहाँहरूले मद्दत गर्नु भएको छ। त्यसका लागि पनि उहाँहरूलाई हामीले मूल्याङ्कन गरेका छौँ। पक्कै पनि बाख्राको उत्पादनको हिसाबले पनि केही वृद्धि भएको छ। वार्षिक कारोबारमा पनि केही वृद्धि भएको छ। त्यसलाई पनि एउटा आधार लिएका थियौँ।
A smart agricultural village establishment program has been fruitful in the transformation of agriculture to increase the competitiveness of the farmers by making the agricultural products market-oriented, business-oriented, and self-oriented. The revolution in agriculture is not far off if the current unemployment rate can be reduced by creating employment opportunities in agriculture. After the news report, let us now talk about subsidy in milk in Bandipur. Bandipur village has its own unique history and is a great tourist attraction. Not only that, it is a village that has high potential for agriculture commercialization. The local governing body of the village is trying to encourage the youth into agriculture. To attract the youths into agriculture and motivate the working farmers, there are different grants. When the government provides grants, the loss due to different unpredictable natural disasters will be curbed. We do receive news about the distribution of the subsidy. However, the farmers say time and again that they do not receive grants and subsidy of the government. This mystery should be solved by the government. The Bandipur Village Municipality Office has provided subsidy of 1 rupee per litre to the farmers who have been selling milk affiliated to the Milk Producers Cooperative. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Bandipur Village Municipality Office has provided subsidy of 1 rupee per litre to the farmers who have been selling milk affiliated to Milk Producers Cooperative. The village municipality has made an arrangement to provide 1 rupee per litre milk subsidy to the farmers with the objective of making them self-reliant in dairy products. A total of 162,000 rupees has been distributed to 61 farmers affiliated to the cooperative at the rate of 1 rupee per litre. The village municipality has stated that it has brought subsidy program by giving special priority to the farmers with the objective of making them self-sufficient in milk and meat. The village municipality aims to distribute a total of 11,12,000 grants to dairy farmers alone. After the news report, let us now talk about vaccine demand for the people involved in dairy production and distribution. We also had news before that there was demand for vaccination for the dairy sector. It looks like the demand has not been met until now. The Nepali government has been having trouble providing vaccine to the people. People are restless as they try to make the ends meet and stay safe. However, the management of vaccination is not praiseworthy. Even the senior citizens have not received vaccination. The third wave is expected to hit Nepal. There are news that say that there are preparations for the likely hit. The people are not very happy about the fact that they are not getting vaccination until now. The Nepal Dairy Association has drawn the attention of the government to provide vaccine against COVID-19. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Nepal Dairy Association has drawn the attention of the government to provide vaccine against COVID-19. The Nepal Dairy Association has issued a press release urging the agencies affiliated to the government of Nepal to vaccinate all those involved in the dairy sector against corona. The association has made a humble request to the government in a letter as the dairy sector, which is under essential services, is still not a priority for vaccination. According to the data available with the association, there are about 550,000 people in the dairy sector, including farmers and industry-level employees. The Ministry of Cooperatives, all state dairy development boards and all 753 local bodies have been requested. After the news report, let us now talk about monkey attack. As the man encroaches upon the habitat of the wild animals, they start to attack the people. The population of the mankind is ever increasing. This has forced the humans to use forested areas for agriculture and settlement. The Chore of Nepal is being eaten up by the settlement and agriculture. This has caused climate change, likely desertification of the land surrounding it, and loss of habitat of the wild animals. Since the animals do not have anywhere to go, they come to the human settlements. This is true for many places in Nepal. Residents of Dewanganj village municipality of Sunsari have been affected by the monkey infestation. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The residents of Dewanganj village municipality of Sunsari have been affected by the monkey infestation. Residents of the southern settlement of the village municipality have been terrified and overwhelmed by the monkeys for the past 2 years. The locals have become terrified of the monkeys after the monkeys destroyed the crops planted in the fields and started eating the food inside the kitchen and attacking the people. The locals have been suffering after the migratory monkeys started using the area as a permanent habitat in Kaptangganj, Ward 4 of Dewanganj municipality. Monkeys have started attacking and injuring people who chase them while eating vegetables and grains. After the news report, let us now talk about agriculture ambulance distribution. The agriculture in Nepal is slowly being commercialized. More people are educated and are into industrial work. This has left the land in many places of the country barren. To motivate the farmers, there are many programs. One such program has distributed agriculture ambulance. This is done to make the distribution of the food easy for the farmers. This kind of work needs to be expanded more in other districts as well. Heifer International Nepal has distributed agriculture ambulances to 28 cooperatives in different districts. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Heifer International Nepal has distributed agriculture ambulance to 28 cooperatives in different districts. Lumbini Chief Minister Shankar Pokhrel organized a program in Butwal on Tuesday and distributed agriculture vehicles to cooperatives in different districts. For the easy marketing of agriculture and livestock products, 28 means of transportation have been provided to the women cooperatives. Heifer International Nepal has provided the vehicle for 16 districts in 5 states. Bolero jeeps used as agriculture ambulances have been handed over to women's cooperatives in 1 district of State 1, 5 in State 2, 6 in Bagmati, 4 in Gandaki, and 12 in Lumbini. The ambulance was handed over by Lumbini Chief Minister Shankar Pokhrel on Tuesday. Heifer has been working in the field of more than 276,000 poor and backward families in 43 districts. The agriculture ambulance helps farmers to collect and deliver goods to the market. Heifer International Executive Director Dr. Tirtha Raj Regni said that he has facilitated the increase in production by organizing farmers to increase agriculture production in the country.
या सम्पूर्ण ठाउँका विविधहरूको अन्त्य गर्दै मान्छेभित्रका संकीर्णताको अन्त्य गर्ने काम पनि त्यसभित्र समावेश हुन्छ। यसका निम्ति भेकरसँग यो परिवर्तन ल्याउने प्रभावकारी यस्ता खालका तालिम र सामाजिक परिचालनका कार्यक्रमहरू छन्।
Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Pokhrel said that the agriculture sector would make a big leap if the youth could be engaged in agri-enterprise. Chief Minister Pokhrel also cautioned the women cooperatives to make proper use of the vehicles provided for agriculture purposes. Speaking on the occasion, Minister for Land Management, Agriculture and Cooperatives, Vijay Bahadur Yadav, said that the state government has brought many schemes to find a future in agriculture. Similarly, Butwal Sub-Metropolitan Chief Shivaraj Subedi informed that agri-friendly work is being done in Butwal to guarantee the market of all the products produced by the farmers. Heifer has been emphasizing on the rearing of goats and billy goats. After the news report, it is time to take a small commercial break. Stay with Krishi Television. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us now talk about vaccination for the agriculture sector. The agriculture sector has been working even during the pandemic, even though the transportation of agriculture produce has not been easy as the normal times. The farm goods are making their way into the kitchen of the people. Since the people involved in the food production and distribution are working at risk, this should be the priority of the government, says the Agriculture Committee. The Committee on Agriculture Cooperatives and Natural Resources under the House of Representatives has directed the government to manage the vaccine against corona by giving priority to farmers and livestock farm workers. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Committee on Agriculture Cooperatives and Natural Resources under the House of Representatives has directed the government to manage the vaccine against corona by giving priority to farmers and livestock farm workers. Chairperson Purna Kumari Subedi informed that the Ministry of Health and Population has been instructed to make arrangements for immediate vaccination against corona to the farmers and workers in Singadarbar on Wednesday. The committee has suggested to provide as much relief as possible to the farmers whose livestock and crops have been damaged due to floods and landslides in different parts of the country due to incessant rains. Similarly, the meeting has stated that the government should stress the issues of farmers in time as per the demand of the farmers by allocating budget for the purchase of manure. In the meeting, the committee members said that simple, accessible, and easy fertilizer should be provided to the farmers. After the news report, let us now talk about sugarcane farmers. The Nepali sugar industry depends upon the sugarcane farmers who produce the raw matter for the sugar. However, the sugarcane farmers are not given their due on time. This makes the poor farmers poorer. This also demotivates the farmers to venture into the sugarcane growing business. One farmer died due to cold of the winter while protesting against the government and the industrialists. There were many reports that indicated that the farmers who used to grow sugarcane for the industry started to grow vegetables. The Nepali government had reached an agreement with the farmers to pay the dues within 21 days, yet the farmers are now still demanding pay. Sugarcane growers in Sarlai have warned to agitate again, saying that they have not received payment for sugarcane. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Sugarcane growers in Sarlai have warned to agitate again, saying that they have not received payment for sugarcane. They are preparing for the agitation, saying that they have not received payment for millions of rupees of sugarcane produced by them. Speaking at a press conference in Kathmandu on Thursday, Sugarcane Farmers Struggle Committee Sarlahi, National Agriculture Workers Union, Sugarcane Farmers Struggle Committee Sarlai, and farmers want to strike again, saying that they have not received payment for the past 3 years or 4 years. They said that they were compelled to protest again as they were not paid despite the assurance from the government. According to the farmers, payment is yet to be made from Indra Sugar Mill, Lumbini Sugar Factory, Annapurna Sugar Mill, and Mahalakshmi. Similarly, 30 million rupees from Sri Ram Sugar Mill was handed over to the Chief District Officer of Sarlai, but the farmers of the district have not received it yet, said Rakesh Mishra, partner of Sugarcane Farmers Struggle Committee. Farmers have complained that the mill has cheated them by not even paying the support price fixed by the government. They accuse the industrialist and the government of conspiring not to pay the farmers again, considering them helpless and weak. They have said that they will launch a strong agitation if the farmers are not paid fully by Vadra 5th.
जति पैसा कबुल गर्छ त्यो त इमिडिएटली रिलिज गरिदिन्छ हामी पनि खुसी भइहाल्छौं कि हाम्रो चाहिँ हैन माग वास्तवमा यो सम्बोधन गर्ने हो किनभने सहमति सिग्नेचर गरेकै बखत चाहिँ किसानको खातामा पैसा चाहिँ ट्रान्सफर हुन थाल्छ तर त्यतिखेर जति पैसा ट्रान्सफर हुन्छ जब हामी फर्केर फेरि गाउँतिर जान्छौँ त्यसपछि चाहिँ टोकन सिस्टममा कहिले 2 जना किसानलाई, कहिले 4 जना किसानलाई, कहिले 5-7 जना किसानलाई दिने गर्दछ र बाँकी फेरि पैसालाई त्यो लम्ब्याउने गर्छ।
Sugarcane farmers have been in continuous agitation since 31st Baishak 2076 BS. In Posh 2077 BS, the farmers staged agitation for the second time in Kathmandu. Due to the pressure of the movement, the sugar mill had paid only a small amount. The farmers had postponed agitation after the government promised to block the shares and land title deeds of sugar industrialists and take strict action if they did not pay within 21 days. After 16 days of agitation, 4-point agreement was reached between the government and the Sugarcane Farmers Struggle Committee. After the news report, let us now talk about Millet Day. Millet was the main diet in the Middle Ages in Europe. This millet originated in the Central and South Asia. Millet has high content of nutrition which is required for the body. However, it has been disappearing in the hills of Nepal as people prefer rice over millet. There are many people who are not proud of eating millet preparation due to its color. With the educated society realizing the value of millet, it is now making a slow comeback. There's even a Millet Day in Nepal now. The National Farmers Group Federation has celebrated 15th Sawan as Millet Day. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The National Farmers Group Federation has celebrated 15th Sawan as Millet Day. Although millet is the fourth food crop after paddy, wheat and maize, the government has not shown much interest in millet cultivation. Plotting fertile land of agriculture and immigration of youths has started increasing the dependence in other countries for even millet. Government data has shown that even millet has to be imported and eaten. Millet, once seen as the food of the poor, is now eaten by the affluent. According to the government data, millet worth 83 million was imported in the last fiscal year 2075-76 and 71.5 million worth in the fiscal year 2076-77. Imports have increased due to the recent decline in millet farming in Nepal. In Nepal, millet is cultivated in 263,000 hectares and 314,225 metric tons of millet is produced. Stating that millet cultivation has been gradually declining recently, the National Federation of Farmers has started celebrating Millet Day to increase the attraction towards millet farming. After the news report, let us now talk about subsidy for milk in Kawashoti. The Nepali government is providing subsidy to the farmers in different places. Kawashoti is also increasing milk production. For this, the farmers are given 1.25 rupees per liter subsidy. This is more than provided by the Bandipur village municipality. The subsidy increases the interest of the farmers to produce more. The Nepali government should focus on food security. Kawashoti municipality has given subsidy to the farmers who produce milk. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Kawashoti municipality has given subsidy to the farmers who produce milk. 28,17,893 rupees has been provided as subsidy on milk in the last fiscal year. The subsidy is being provided at the rate of 1.25 rupees per liter. The Janakalyan Dairy Development Cooperative, Sana Kishan Krishi Sahakari Sanstha, Shiva Mandir Mahila Multipurpose Cooperative and Integrated Dairy Bikash Sahakari Sanstha have provided subsidy of 22,54,315 rupees. As Kawashoti is a fertile area for agriculture, the municipality has stated that it has increased the investment there and also provided subsidy to the farmers engaged in fish farming, beekeeping, and paddy farming. Various wards in the city have been given grants to increase production by determining pocket areas of fish, bees, paddy, and milk. This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Before I go, let us review the main affairs of the day. The Nepal Dairy Association has drawn the attention of the government to provide vaccine against COVID-19. Heifer International Nepal has distributed agriculture ambulances to 28 cooperatives in different districts. Sugarcane growers in Sarlai have warned to agitate again, saying that they have not received payment for sugarcane. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kishan, Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kishan.